Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make this baby foal from Minecraft, a baby horse. And the material stuff you need to make the horse is a pegboard. This is out of Perler beads. This is out of Perler beads, and even if you don't have like natural colors, you can make a rainbow horse. I don't know. You need beads, obviously. Even if you don't have this big pegboard, everything will fit on this little pegboard. This is a, give me a second. 13 by 13 pegboard, or 14, I don't know. I'm lost. You also need toothpicks. You will need, let's see, 3. You will need 6 toothpicks for your creation, because you need one for the head to attach so you can move the head. You can just also hot glue it if you want. You need one right here so you can have the neck move. That's why there's a hole here. You can mind the hole. And for the legs to hold. You can't move the legs, which is a little bit of a bummer, but this is also my design, so please credit me for this, because this is my own creation that I've come up with the idea. And please send me pictures so I can see you guys' horse. And the next thing you need is an iron, no water, if you've already done this before. And you want it on setting 4 and a little past, because everything exploded. Whoopsies. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. And I'm not going to show you how to iron, but please ask your parents to iron. All you're going to do is just press on it, move it around. There you go. That's how you make it. Alright, so enough chit chat, let's get started. So first thing we're gonna make is this little head. So it's actually, this is like a jigsaw puzzle, which is a little confusing if you're younger, but I will reassure you that this is fairly easy. Okay, so what you're gonna do is we're gonna make this front piece. Take it off. So if I can. There we go. And that's the front of the muzzle. So it's just basically a cross. So you're gonna get your 2 like pink muzzle pieces, or whatever color piece you want. I just chose that, and then I think I'll make a black head for this little horse. So I think that would be extra cute. Actually, I think I'm gonna take away this color. Put this color. Alright, that's that part. Let me put this back. There we go. The next, so if you didn't catch that, that looks like that. Alright. Corona crafts, yay. Alright, next piece we're gonna make is basically this, but without this part. I'm going to, let's see, take this part, this part, and you're gonna make another one of those. 2 of them. Like that. If you didn't catch, it looks just like that. 2 of like this, but without one part. And it's gonna be like a single color unless you're making beautiful rainbow horse. Next part we're making is this part of the eye, which can be slightly confusing, but it's actually a lot easier than you think. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like mix up colors for my head, kind of like I did. This is Misty, by the way. I'm gonna take 3 white right there. Just to mix it up. Also, I just did it for the eye. Then I'm gonna take white right there. And then black, 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 black. If you didn't catch that, make sure that you have this. Pause the video, or you know, just if you already have it. All right. We're gonna make another one of those. So just copy it off of your pegboard. Even if you only have this one, you could probably make a couple pieces on this if they're like small, but for the body you would have to do it one at a time. But I will assure you that you will get it. Let's take 2 more. So you should have this right there, like that. All right, now we're gonna make the, let's see, what else have I not done? We're gonna make the top of the head. Don't fall. So the top of the head is a little different, and it's also gonna be the bottom of the head too, so just copy it off of the bottom of the head. Take a couple black. I might also be making a rainbow horse because I don't know how much of this I could do. I only separated a couple colors. All right, take one right there. All right, so just make one more of those. You can see it. There we go. You could probably see that. Alrighty, and oh no, a piece. All right, just make another one of those. I'm gonna quickly do that. So so you might be thinking the head looks a little confusing, but it's actually really easy if you just carefully pay close attention to me putting it together. Because it's actually really simple when you think about it. It's quite easy. Just gonna finish this part. Then if you were already ahead of me, I'm gonna give you your next task. Let me just put this part together. Okay, your next task is you're just gonna put 2 perler beads aside from each other. Like for the ears, because if you look closely, I have little ears right there. It's just 2 single perler beads. Just like put them anywhere on the board you want, just like that. I know you probably already have that done. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna iron this. So if you're younger, please, parents, do this part for them. Remember the setting, number 4 setting, and I'm gonna go iron this, and then I'll show you how to put it back together. Forgot one more thing, wax paper. All right, now I'm gonna iron. All right, I am back, and I lied about the toothpicks. You need 7 because of the ears. Okay, so this way, you have all your pieces, right? So you have the 2 side pieces. If you didn't catch those and you're still like, what? They look like this. Let's see if it'll focus. It looks like that for both of the pieces. For the muzzle, looks like that. The 2 ears, pretty simple, just 2 perler beads that you just a little ironed, just ironed a little bit. The 2 front pieces and the back pieces. This is for like the top of the head and the bottom of the head. It looks like that. Just like that. You need 2 of those, and then for the eye pieces, it should like look like that. Okay. Once you have all those, and please don't over iron them. I over ironed a couple of them, and you're just like, what? You probably want it about that thickness. Okay. So now we're gonna put them together. So what I like to start with is the things. I like to start with the top of the head, and then I'll take my eyepiece. Jeez, legs. I'll take my eyepiece, and you want the black part right there facing this way towards me, and you're gonna snap that in place, just like that. And if you didn't catch that, you're gonna take it. You see this extra piece right here? You're just gonna take the top of it right there and snap it on. Do that for the other side as well. And I'm gonna switch because that piece kind of broke a little bit. If that does happen, you're like, oh no, I want to iron it again. Just put it on the opposite side, it'll be fine. Right. Now you're gonna take that weird looking piece, and you see that, like, that hole right there, it's where my nail's through and you can see green glitter. You're gonna take a top of that, like one top of that piece, and put it through, just like that. Do that for the other side as well. If you didn't catch that, because I think you didn't, it looks a little funky. Right there, and put that through. And this might be a little difficult, but you will get it. I was very much terrible at this. And now you're gonna take the bottom piece, the same as the top, and just snap that on to the other pieces. There we go. Okay, that's not really working out. Let's see. It might take a little convincing to push on. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. If you already have it on and yours is not being stuck and annoying like mine is, then you probably know what to do next is put on the muzzle piece. I'll show you how to do that if you don't know what I'm talking about. I also don't know why this is not fitting on. Let's see, hold on, let me put this, oh, there we go, I got it. Okay, putting my eyepieces back on because that was really weird. I don't know why it was doing that. But once you have that, then you're gonna take this muzzle piece, you wanna hold it like that, so the two pinks, or whatever color you used, facing the sides, and you're gonna snap that onto that bit. Like that. That's part of your horse head. Okay, and you're probably wondering, where's the back of the head? Well, that's because we're gonna do the ears. We're gonna put the ears on, and then we're gonna do the back of the head, don't worry. So you're gonna take your oh my God, Lanta. You're gonna take your toothpick and snap it. Alrighty, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to break it again. So it's about that big. And you're gonna take one of your ears, and slide it on through the hole. And then what you're gonna do is go on the top of the head. You're gonna take, so you see those two sticking out on the side, then you're gonna go to the second row and put it right there. It might take a little convincing, but it will go through, I assure you. There we go, we have an ear. Do that for the other side. Convincing time. Alright, then you have a horse head. Almost done though with that horse head. Now we're gonna take the back. The back of the head is extra simple. We're gonna do a couple parts though. So you're gonna take, alright, I'll show you in a second, but once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's so easy. Or if you have already made the back piece, because what you can do at home is just take your horse head and look back, and you can kind of count. You can kind of see where like the open slot is and like figure it out for yourself. If you did, amazing, you can make your own creation now. Now we're gonna make the neck, and the neck is pretty easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this front side right here. It's really hard to see because she's white. I'm gonna lift her head up a little bit so I can see. Alright, so this part is extra easy. You are going to take, it's basically kind of like if you had 3 lines of perler beads, then it would be like that. But you want some holes for the, oh no, I'll get it later. Okay. I'm just gonna place and place. And if you're like me, you can add a few other colors like that. Alright. And that piece you're gonna make twice. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Next piece is that again. So just make this all over again. Make it a little different though, so it's like not exactly the same. And if you guys want to know how to make like wolf from Minecraft or people from Minecraft, I can definitely teach you guys that. The wolf is my own creation, but the people is not. The Minecraft characters are not. You could even make your own Minecraft skin if you would like, but it's not my own creation, so. But I still know it pretty well because I have made a ton of people before, like a lot. You don't know. All right. So now that you have those two, we're gonna make a side piece right there. Right there. You can see I'm Misty. Thank you, Misty. You're being such a good support. Okay. So the side piece is a little difficult for me to look at, but it is my creation, so I can pretty much figure it out. Let's see. So it takes 2. I'll show you guys in a second. So pretty much almost every single piece you're gonna recreate, except for like, you know, like this. You don't want to recreate the back of the head piece. Or you can just look at the pieces we've already made, the part of the neck piece, the front piece. You can look at the holes and like estimate where the piece is gonna go. And that's how I kind of figured out how to make this. I didn't even have plans for this. I was just like, I'm gonna make a horse, and there we go. I don't follow plans. I have never followed plans my whole life. All right. I'm gonna add some white to this part. Oh, that was a perfect amount to do that. All right. I'll show you the piece. Alright, so it's this one. The one where you haven't made yet. And you're gonna make a second one. It's like every time I do that, it starts tilting. Dang it. Alright, make a second piece. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And also adult horses. I could teach you adult horses, but they will take a lot of your beads. Like, and I'm sure there's like also, what else have I made? I've made a lot of things before. I don't know. It's like hard to think of all the things I've made. I've made my dog out of perler beads. These beads I've made. YouTubers' dogs. I don't know why I did that, but don't judge me. And well, I guess this is your co-op class for the day. 3D perler beading. Alright. So once you have that second piece, we are going to make the top of it and the bottom of it. And actually, whenever I said don't recreate the back of the neck piece, I was lying. Make 2 more because it's gonna go on the bottom of the neck and the top of the neck. Pieces flying everywhere. Let me see the bottom of this. Okay. you want to make another one more of these. So you want to have 3 in total. That's probably, yeah, 3 in total. And even like for your own personal thing about this horse is you can make it whatever color you want. You could make whatever kind of tail you want. Like I did a little short stubby tail. I know some of you guys are like, what? That's not real horse tail. But, it's very hard to make tails on that. So you can make an extremely long tail. Don't move. You can make an extremely long tail, and it would be like you couldn't make it however you want the tail. All right, so once you have 3 of those, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna iron this. So I will see you guys in a second. I'm back. Okay, so now that you have all of these pieces, mine is still a little hot, but I'm still gonna do it. Is you're gonna put this piece on the back of the head. Oops. I'm gonna turn that around because the bead just broke. And a couple beads just broke. I didn't iron this very well. I'm still gonna continue. And there you have your little full horse head, and I actually really love her. I think I'm thinking of naming her Zoe. I don't know, but all right. Next part for the neck. So we're making the neck part. Okay, so you're gonna take this piece, and then take this piece, and snap it like that. You see how it like fits? Perfect. Like that. Sorry. Like that. Take your other piece and do the same thing. Beautiful. All right, take this piece, the next piece, and I think you could figure this part out. This is fairly easy. And snap. This is also my favorite part. Just enjoy this sound. Oh, that was awesome. And if you want to do this now, you can. I'm gonna do it right now because that's what I like. Snap a toothpick. We're attaching the neck to the head. Neck to the head, neck to the head. Alrighty, I'm gonna turn around. Alright, so hold on, let me see which one I placed. I think this one, the middle. Yeah, so it's a little over ironed, but can you guys see this piece? So you're gonna start from the weird bead, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna go on the third in the middle and stab it. Don't worry, she or he won't feel a thing. All right, and you can kind of see it poking out. All right, then you're gonna take your neck and go to the middle bead and poke that through, and your head will be attached to the neck. And if yours is gonna probably do what mine's gonna do, it's gonna try to stick through the head. Oops. Well, it can be a unicorn now, can it? I hate when it does that. Oops. Hold on. I'll try to, there we go, break it through. Well, you could probably see it better because I made the hole bigger. That's one you want. And I'm making a unicorn horn again. Dang it, Lex. Really? You had to make a unicorn horn? I mean, I love unicorns, but you don't want to make a unicorn horn today. You want to make a horsey. This might take some convincing. There we go. I got it. Oh. All right, there you go, that's the neck. So cute. All right, now we're gonna make the body, which you're probably very excited about. I am too. We're gonna make this top part. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. We're gonna make this. And then then we'll maybe make this part right there and that part and the tail. All right, so I'm going to figure out, let's make the body part. And this is gonna take a little while, so I'll be back. All right, so I finished the piece, which it took a little while, more than I wanted. And you want it to look like that. I'm about to drop this, whoopsies, okay. Just like that. Once you have that, I'm gonna work on making these two pieces. It's probably not a good side for you guys to look at because it has a missing bead, which you don't want. All right, maybe if it will focus. Hello. If you could like screenshot that or something, that would be great. I don't know why it's not focusing. Hello. But that's what you want to copy. And I will be back making, and you want to make two of that one side I showed you. Two of those. Okay, so I just finished the two pieces. You saw me make one. I just made the other one off camera. Okay, so let's see if we can get this for you guys to see. Can you guys see that fine? Make two of that. And now we're gonna make the stomach, also known as underbelly, or underneath. Okay, so I don't know, this is gonna be hard for you to see because of the legs, so I'll just show you after it's made. I just finished the underbelly. I'll show you. So you want to make that. And now what I'm going to make is the front piece and hopefully the back piece and the tail in this one, so we could like just get it all clean or done with, whatever that. Yeah. After a quick dance break and also making this, that's what you want the piece to look like. That's the like front of the horse, and you're probably wondering why the gap is there. It's so you can have your horse do that. If you don't want that, just fill it in up to this second line. You're just gonna fill in 2 lines, so like you just need 6 beads to fill it up. For right there, you're just going to fill it up 1 row. But if you want your head to move like this, then I suggest you leave that, because then you can't get the head to move. This took so long to design, the neck moving up and down because of the Minecraft horses. All right, now we're gonna make the butt. So I ran out of room on my other pegboard, so to make this part, I had to get another template for it. And so here's the piece. You want those 2 holes to be there for the tail if you're making a tail. Tail. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and make the tail, and then I will show you guys the tail. But this is where you can get creative. You can make the tail however you want. I just made a little short stubby tail because I think it looks really cute. But if you want like a long, flowy, majestic tail, then I would suggest you make a longer tail, or you could like cut off a couple other holes, like take away the 2 holes, and you can have like a really thick tail. But I just made a small little tail, so I'll show you guys the tail that I made. So I finished the tail. That's my tail. So I'm gonna go iron these pieces, and I will show you how to put this together, and then we can work on the neck, which is gonna be so much fun. All right, after a little bit of ironing, I have all my pieces. Excuse me, little horsey. All right, you should have all these pieces. This one. This one. There's a bead right there. It's just white. Tail, which you could have done anything. This part, this is the stomach. This part. And then this part, which should have 2. All right, let's start putting the body together. All right, this is where it's gonna get a little difficult because we're gonna attach the neck. So you're gonna go to the middle. You see that middle white one that I'm poking at? You're gonna go through that and to the other side. Make sure it comes out the other side too. Like that. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and put one side on, just like this. And this is really where the difficult part gets. I'm gonna like try to wedge my neck under there. Hold on, let me see the one it went on. Okay. So it went on, so I'm looking at it went on that one. Okay. So you guys see that white band right there? What band? Sorry, I've been working with rainbow glue. White bead. It's the second to that one. You're gonna put the toothpick through that one. I'm gonna put the top on in a second. The top is actually in my way. Oh yeah, this is easier. And shove it through. But leave, shoot. I just snapped it. I think you guys heard that. Oh well. I think he'll live. She'll, whatever. I forgot what I was, all right. So you have both the body things on, and yes, they are moving around. Then you're gonna like take it and like kind of try to spread it apart. So then you're gonna take this part, the hole is for the neck. You're gonna try to shove it through and push it in all the holes that you see. And this part can be extra difficult. A little difficult, not extra, but difficult, definitely. This part also took me forever to figure out on how to put it together. Putting together is always the harder part. Just like that. And then just to support it, I'm gonna take this front piece and just attach it. This part would take a little convincing because if you're unlike me and patient and put them your things under a book, yeah, they'll flatten out, but I am way too lazy to do that and they start curling. All right, so now I'm just gonna take the sides, there's still some poking out, and just rip them apart. There we go. Ripping the toothpick apart like that, and then the other side, you just have to like use your nails really to get at it. There we go. You have a working neck. If you skip that part, then I'm just gonna help you go through the next part. You're gonna take your underbelly, I'm gonna make it go this way, and you just really snap it in place. And then for this part, if you made a tail, if not, tailless one, you're just gonna kind of like try to work it under that piece until it stops. But it can be a little bit harder to like really work it in there because it'll try to like, it's just difficult. All right, there we go. And you want to have 4 of that, so it'll be a little tail, and then you stick that where it goes. There we go. And we have a body, and it looks extra weird, just bear with me. The last part of the horse is the legs, and each leg has specific things. So it's a 4. You want 4 of those for each leg. And then you're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random beads and just put them on the board. I'll show you what it should look like for one leg. I'm gonna make some, I'm going to make a little bit of white and a little bit of black in like one leg, because I think that'll look cool. Sorry if this video ends out really long. I mean, I want you guys to figure out how to make this horse because I love them. I already have a couple horses I'll show you at the end of the video. But Misty is one of them, and she's probably one of my favorites. I love her. Alright, so you're gonna duplicate that and make let's see. So you want 16 of those. And for this one you want, hold on. And 20 of these pieces, but it's really easy because you just like place them. So I'm just gonna show you in case you were a little confused. Hopefully you weren't and you're already on your way to making them. Alright, it should look like this. Alright, now you're gonna go ahead and make 16 of these and 20 of these. I'll be right back. It should look like this when you're done. Now you're gonna go ahead and iron these puppies and I will show you how to put the legs together. Hello, I'm back from ironing all of these pieces. Now you're gonna take 4 toothpicks, which you should already have. You're gonna take your beautiful horse you're making. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take 1 toothpick, okay? You're gonna take one of the 2x2 things and you're gonna push it onto the toothpick. Okay. And then you're gonna take another one and push it on like that. And it should look like that. And then you're gonna, wait, well, first of all, you're gonna break this end so it doesn't poke you and also it doesn't look weird when it stands up. And then you're gonna take the five of the 1 bead pieces and you're just gonna like put them on, all of them at like on one time, and I'll show you what it looks like. Don't put on any more of the 4 2x2s yet. We'll just say the bigger pieces. Don't put any on yet and just string on these. Dang it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Should look like that. Okay, and if you don't think it's long enough, you could add more of these. You could make it 6. I actually have a couple that have a little bit of longer legs. And then you're gonna take another one of the bigger ones, put it on like that, and another one of the bigger ones. Just like that. That's 1 leg. And, no! Okay, I saved it. Whoop. That was close. Okay. Now you're gonna do the same for all the others. I'm just gonna do it with you because, you know, why not? In case you didn't catch it. I'm gonna go over it with one, just flinging everything. All right, you're gonna take 2 of them like that, break off the piece at the end. You're gonna take 5 of the little pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then like that, and then 2 more of the bigger pieces. Alrighty. That's another leg. Alright. I'm making another one. I just pushed that way too far. Don't do that. Don't be mad at me and just fling it over to the other side. Alrighty. We're gonna break off the little piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, And if it's over ironed, then you have to really try to push it through. I just lost a piece inside of it. Crud. You can use one of your other pieces and like, you can use another toothpick and like try to dig it out. All right, I think I got it. See if I can break through it. I might have waited too long. Oh wait, I think I got it. We'll use it on this one. Happy little accident, we started our 4th foot. And I pushed that too far. Actually, we'll just use it. Oh wait, no, we can use it on this one. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then 2 more. There we go, we have our 3rd leg. And I already started on this one. I'm just gonna break off this piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the last 2, and this one might be a little over a bit. I've had this problem before where I had to remake a couple pieces, but I don't think I have to today. Hopefully not, because I don't want to do that right now. All right, and my 4th leg. You have all your legs now. Alrighty. You're gonna take your body and you're gonna go over to this piece. You see that? So it's like this and then that. You're gonna push that through that one. There's 1 leg. See, like just as tall as Misty right here. And you're gonna do that on this side. You're gonna do that right there. Like that. It's another leg. Same here, right there. And right there. And there you have your baby horse. I think she turned out really cute, and I'm naming her Zoe. If you did that, you can move her head back and forth, which is super cute. And if you did this part, you can do that too. I can show you all of my other baby horses. I'll be right back.